And as we proceed down this bridge, I begin to wonder if Callum is real, or maybe he was real, maybe he died and Lorraine needs to cope with it. I have the feeling something bad happened at least, or maybe Lorraine is dead. I'm not sure what's happening. Okay, where are we now? Okay, so the road to the Ferris wheel was blocked or broken, so I guess we'll bump into the bumper cars now. And we need to make a way around to the north to the Ferris wheel, and then we walk to the roller coaster.
Hello?
Okay, now he's... What's over there? Is there a secret entrance? Like a dungeon? A side quest maybe? Treasure chest? No. I don't think there are side quests in this game. Okay, there's a note on the window. And a creepy figure inside the building. Let's read this page. I thought working in the park for a summer would be a lot of fun, but the end of season here really drags. There aren't that many tourists around, and so most of the staff spend their days standing around gossiping, and most of the gossip is about Chad. I mean Steve, see? Even I am starting to call him Chad, and I want to school with the guy. It's that goddamn suit. In the beginning it was a laugh. Steve the local lush, as Chad the chipmunk child-friendly mascot at Atlantic Island Park. Lock up your daughters and all of that. But the more he wears that suit, the weirder Steve is getting. At first it was little things, like refusing to change out of the suit at work and taking it home with him every day. But then I saw him at Susie's diner, still wearing it, and it wasn't even a work day. Some of the staff complained discreetly to park management about the smell, and I saw him walking and talking with Mr. Winter, the owner, one day. But nothing seems to have changed. The suit still smells like a carcass whenever Steve walks by. And apparently Steve has picked up some new skills since the last time I saw him puking up in the gutter outside the sick oil station. Because he sure as hell can carve a mean ice sculpture. Those shapes he makes in the ice though, they give me the creeps. Steve came by the booth today, lucky me, and he just hung around for a while. I couldn't really tell because of the suit, but it seemed like he was just staring at me, sizing me up, eye-fucking me, whatever he was doing. I asked him what he wanted and he just stood there, not saying anything. Eventually I called my supervisor, and when he came by, Chad, Steve wandered off. My supervisor told me to put everything in writing, so here it is. Also, I quit. I don't want to see that chipmunk suit ever again. Laura Henman. Ooh. Okay. The game got me. That was scary. I felt chills. So we're getting somewhere now. The game means business. So now what? She's dead? Or... Okay, let's let's get out of here. So yeah, that was a nice backstory. Chad the Chipmunk is really crazy. Steve... What is this? Some kind of dinosaur bird thingy? Hello. Okay, let's go to the bumper cars. Let's run again.
Wait, Callum!
Mother duck said quack, 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 quack.
Where are you? I haven't seen you since the entrance. Well, the bumper cars looks like they
Constant
haven't been
crashes
used.
And 80s music. I guess it floats someone's boat.
Disco music, huh? Haven't been used in quite some time. Oh. Examine device, sure. So what did we see? Lorraine getting shock treatment, Is that what really happened? Is this like a flashback or a dream? Lorraine is receiving treatment.
Callum?
Where? Let's go and try to ride the bumper cars. Can we use one of those? No. Are these the breadcrumbs from Hansel and Gretel that we still need to follow? Is there something over here in this booth, maybe? No, I don't think so. Let's go to the other side of this thing. Well, there's one car with the lights on. I guess we need to interact with that one in order to ride them. I hope. Accident report. Another accident. Employee's name Francis Dufresne. I guess Dufresne. Time and date of accident. Incident 25th October 1976. Assuming that this is the 70s as well. So this game is playing in history. Okay. Job title and department. Laborers working on the crane. Supervisor lead person Richard Stapleton. Witnesses Lawrence Creed and Michael Edgeworth. Brief description of the accident or incident. During the transport of the bumper cars into the arena, one of the straps attaching the load to the truck came untied, causing a cascade of bumper cars onto Francis, who was standing directing the driver. Francis was crushed by the weight of the cars. Describe any injuries caused. Francis was killed. Alright. Yeah. Did the injured employees see a doctor? Yes. If yes, did you file an employer's portion of a workers' compensation form? Yes. Supervisor's comments. Dexter, the truck driver, claims to have seen someone on the back of the load undoing the straps. Nobody else reported seeing that. The sheriff has requested that Dexter provide them with urine samples. Now I have the blood spatter guy in my head. What could have been done to prevent this accident incident? Double checking of the straps after transit should be mandatory, and drug screenings for all drivers. Have the unsafe conditions have been corrected? Yes. Employer of supervisor signature. Date 1976. This is a photocopy. Additional comments notes. The local laborers are very superstitious, and this hasn't helped. Some of them are refusing to return to work until we have someone from the local church walk the park and exorcised the bad spirits. Yeah, whoa. Oh my god. Crazy stuff is happening. Is it safe now? And of course the workers were afraid. I mean, who would want to continue work when someone died? Now, I guess we have to go that way. And this is like north to the Ferris wheel, right? Because there's another way over here. I can see a roller coaster in the distance.
Callum, where did you go?
I guess we need to go that way. But let's try to go this way for now, just to see if there's a road. How linear is this game? Yeah, I guess we can go this way. Let's read this page. Dissuade them. They have sent an inspector to investigate the accidents at the park. I've given him the grand tour and spoken about all of our safety upgrades. But he seems unconvinced. In this case, the park itself is working against me. This doorman has become more and more intractable the more time he spends in the park. I've offered to pay for his stay in the Overlook Hotel to get him out of here. It seems to have made him even more paranoid. I don't think this man is going to allow my park to stay open. This is a disaster for my ultimate goals. Why are you leaving these notes behind in your park? Okay, so we can't go this way, but I think we need to go this way first. If we want to complete the circle, we want to do it right? So I guess we come back to the roller coaster eventually. The most thrilling thrill ride. But for now, let's go up this. Bunch of stairs. Okay.
It's a matter of public record that I am a failure as a mother. Once, when Callum was very small, I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. I didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Judgment. He wrote me the ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me. But instead my mouth said, yes, Sheriff.
Yeah, Lorraine is having some psychological problems. As the story unfolds, as she tells the story, look how big this thing is. Gigantic and evil looking somehow, like the Ferris wheel is made of bones or somehow something, with a lush vegetation, by the way.
Mommy is coming, Callum.
Kinda expect to see northern lights, but no, they don't show up. You don't have northern lights in Maine, right? I think it's too south. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this thing. Let's ride this Ferris wheel. But before, let's check out this. Can we open it? What was that? There's some icon on. Oh, here. There's another page. Guess let's read this one. Continually delayed by the incompetence of the builders, the problem is that they are locals and so they believe a lot of those rumors about what Old Man Henderson used to do here. They grew up on these tales. Every time a bolt comes loose or a wrench goes missing, those fools are crossing themselves against the black magic. Of course, that is why I chose this side over all the other potentials. Solomon Island is a nexus for dark energies, and he thought of all that power just dissipating beneath the earth here. It makes my skin crawl. I called in a few favors back in Brooklyn and got someone at the local academy to see if they had any interesting books about local history. Turns out they do, and it turns out that Old Man Henderson has some pretty strong connections to the Brooklyn crowd. Perhaps something he wrote will help me find a piece of the plans that I am missing. Sometimes the handwriting is kind of hard to read, but I'll manage. I get used to the same handwriting. So where do I enter this thing? From the other side? This is the actual road that we need to follow. Yeah, let's try to enter it.
Callum, tell Mommy where you are.
Is that a baby crying? I hate it when babies cry in real life, but especially in games. Makes me nervous. Okay, more of those controls. Let's examine this report.
So they are going to close this place down. Doesn't surprise me.
Whoa, wait, Lorraine, I need to read it first. State Bureau. Guess there's missing an A over there. Of Fair Rights Inspection. Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services. State Inspection Report. Inspection date September 22nd, 1980. That's 4 years later than the last note. Inspection result: unsafe, close the park. Inspector's comments. After touring the park, riding the rides and viewing the startling number of incidents suffered here in the park, it is this inspector's opinion that Atlantic Island Park should be shut down until Nathaniel Winter complies with all safety regulations. While I understand that there is a sensitive political relationship between Mr. Winter and the senator, I nevertheless suggest that such political considerations be set aside in condemning Atlantic Island Park. The rides at first glance appear well constructed and maintained, but the sheer number of incidents in the park during the last few years and during construction led me to believe that there is something wrong at the base level of construction and we should close the park and fully investigate these flaws. No, it's haunted, don't you see? To wit, here is a partial list of the fatalities in the park since opening only 2 years ago. Fatalities, really? Family of 3 killed when a roller coaster car derailed. Awesome. We still need to visit the roller coaster. 14 separate incidents of broken bones and crushed ribs while riding the Octotron. 3 suicides from the top of the Ferris wheel. A child seriously injured on the escalator. Over a dozen children reported missing in the House of Horrors since its construction. What? 1 report of a drowning in the Tunnel of Tales. The sheer volume of incidents means that it is my strongest recommendation that Landing Island Park be closed immediately. Signed, David Woolsett. Come on, when one of these things happens, it would be closed already. Yeah, I wouldn't visit this park when all this stuff happened. Yeah. Can we go in here?
I can't get on while it's moving.
Okay, we need to shut it down again, and the creepy bastard comes again. I wonder. Let's decrease the speed. Yes, let's slow it down. We could increase the speed as well when we're out of it. Don't know what that does. Okay, let's go in. Oh yeah, the same man. You saw him? I saw him. Okay. I guess we have to endure it again. A whole circle. I hope only one. I hate Ferris wheels in real life. They're boring. Kind of afraid of heights, so... yeah, not my cup of tea.
People come into your life for a reason. Dad used to say that before Mom ran off. After that, he mostly just drank. Things were different for Don and I. When we met, I was sweeping the floor at Susie's diner. He came in with some workers, but he didn't try to flirt or cop a feel like the others. He just ordered a coffee and sat there, watching me. When my shift was over, he offered to walk me home. I don't know how to describe that walk. We talked and laughed and eventually kissed. It felt like love. It felt like a fairy tale. I can't tell you if Callum was made that night or one of the ones that followed. But I think it has to be that night. That one perfect night. Dawn and I moved in together, but then, well, he died. According to the supervisor, his safety harness failed when he was working on the top of the Ferris wheel. Dawn was there one moment, and then gone. Sometimes people leave your life for no reason. I was 3 months pregnant with Callum. Fairy tale fucking over.
So yeah, we'll learn about Dawn, who died at this Ferris wheel, really, the father of Callum. So when was all this? Okay, so we've come full circle. Now let's get off this thing because I really don't like it. Oh, that's the creepy dude again. Not so creepy anymore though, because I know him now. And now he's gone. He's just controlling whatever it was. Okay, so I guess we have to proceed. We can go the official way to the right. I guess that leads to the roller coaster. Let's just check it out for sure. Yeah. And we come back to where we were. But I want to go here first, see if there's something on the other side of that bridge. You never know. I want to check everything out. Maybe there's a note or some other clue. The Octotron. That was creepy as well. I guess there's nothing over here.
Where are you, Callum?
Nope. Okay, let's head back and proceed the other way. So how many thrill rides are left? I guess we have the roller coaster and that was it? And then we're back at the entrance. And I wonder what then happens. Because I'm not sure how big this game really is. Maybe it's just an adventure game of like 2 hours or something and that's it. Just to give you a taste of the MMO. Maybe just to, in order to get to know the world of the MMO. To lure players in, I'm not sure what Funcom was meaning to do with this game. Okay, there's something going on there. What is this thing? This is like a stand, and I still, yeah, I still need to find a, what is it called again? Flashlight, you idiot, flashlight for the horror house. There we have a roller coaster ticket. Yeah, I need that. Thank you for the ticket and the whatever it was. Yeah, I need a flashlight for the horror house.
Where did you go?
Mommy, he's watching you.
Who's watching me? The evil guy with the head?
A lot of people idolize their children. You hear them talking about their kids and just the way they talk, their fucking voices make me want to vomit. My angel likes to read, and little Johnny is so good on the piano. Fuck those people! You give up 9 months of your life carrying them, you traumatize yourself giving birth to them, and then you spend the rest of your life as their slave. Wiping asses, mopping up piss, feeding them. Little life-sucking monsters who take and take and take until... we all go insane. Any parent who pretends otherwise is just dishonest. That's called choice supportive bias. I am honest. Callum really grinds my gears, and he owes me everything. Everything. It'd serve the little fuck right if I just abandoned him.
Oh, Lorraine, that's one way of looking to it. But I guess the wrong way. I hope you don't mean that. So maybe your son
Where are you?
ran
Callum?
away, and now you're sorry. Guess the roller coaster's over there.